Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter surface area and volume. And the lessons we're going to cover today are volume of pyramids and cones, surface area and volumes of spheres, introduction to similar solids, surface area and volume of similar solids, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? Okay, here I'm on grade 10 math. Let's just start with the lesson that is volume of cones. Okay, so what is the volume of the cone? So what is the volume of the cone? Okay, so we are given with the cone. And how do we find the volume of the cone? You are given the height of the cone and the diameter of the cone, right? The diameter is 12 feet. First thing is you have to find the radius. Radius is radius equal diameter divided by 2. Diameter is 12. So 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So radius is 6. The height of the cone is also 6. Use the use the numbers in the volume formula. The formula for the volume of the cone is V equals 1 by 3 pi r square h. Basically, you simply have to substitute all the values in the formula. The volume of the cone is V equals 1 by 3 pi r square h. You can note down this very important formula on your notebook and keep in your mind also. The volume of the cone is V equals 1 by 3 pi r square h. You simply have to substitute the values in the formula, do the calculations, and you can have your answer, right? Okay, the other one is also the volume of the cone. Okay, here is the volume of the triangular pyramid, right? So the triangular pyramid means the base of the pyramid is also a triangle and you have four triangles here, right? So you have to find the base first. So base have the height is 5 and base is 3. You have to use half times base. Area of base first you need to find, that is half times base times height. So that is 7.5. Now the height of the triangular pyramid is 5. You can see here the height of the triangular pyramid is 5. So the volume is 1 by 3 times the area of the base times height, right? Because base is a triangle, so you have to do half times base times height, right? Then you have to use the formula for the volume of the triangular pyramid, that is V equals 1 by 3 times area of the base times height. So just substitute the values, replace the variables with the values and do the calculations, right? Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Okay, what is the volume of the cone, right? The first example is the cone. You are given the diameter of the cone. The diameter of the cone is 4 meter. First you have to find the radius. So radius equals diameter divided by 2. Diameter is 4 over 2, that means the radius is 2 meters, right? The formula we're going to use is V equals 1 by 3 pi r square h. So just substitute the values, that is V 1 by 3, pi is 3.14, r is 2 square, and height of the triangle is 4. So let me just do the calculations and then okay, so you have to do 16 times 3.14 times 50.24 divided by 3. The correct option is 16.75. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 16.75, right? The correct option is option number 1, that is 16.75. Got it? Okay, the next one is, what is the volume of the rectangular pyramid? Now the base is a rectangle. First thing is you have to find the area of the base, right? The area of the rectangle, that is area of base. Base is the rectangle, right? You have to do 10 times 10, that is 100. Now you have to find the area of the pyramid, that is V equals, I forgot, I think 1 by 3 times the area of base times height. Yes, that is the formula. That is 1 by 3 times area of base time height. 1 by 3, area of base is 100, the height is also 6, so that is 600 divided by 3. The correct option is 200 cubic centimeter, right? The correct option is 200 cubic centimeter. Option number 2 is the correct option. What is the volume of the rectangular pyramid? So again, you have to find the area of base first. That is 7 times 6 equals 42. Now you have to find the 1 by 3 times the area of base times the height. So that is 1 by 3 times 42 times height is 9, right? So that is 3 times 2 is 6 and 3 times 4 is 12. The correct option is 126 cubic millimeter. Got it? The correct option is option number 2, that is 126 cubic millimeters. Option 2 is the correct option. Okay, what is the volume of the triangular pyramid, right? Okay, so let's see how do we find the area of the triangular pyramid. First, you have to find the area of base. Base is a triangle, right? So do the same as you calculate the area of triangle, because the base is a triangle. Got it? So you have to do half times base times height. 9 times 7 is 63 and 63 by 2 is 63 divided by 2 is 31.5, right? Now you have to do 1 by 3 times the area of base times the height. So that is 1 by 3 times 31.5 times 5, right? That is 31.5 times 5 divided by 3. The correct option is 52.5. Got it? Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, so the correct option is 52.5. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is surface area and volumes of sphere. Okay, you what is the volume of this sphere? So we are given a sphere. We have to calculate the volume of the sphere. We are given the radius that is 3. You have to find the so the formula to calculate the volume of the sphere is V equals 4 by 3 pi r cube. You can note down these formulas so that you can remember them later, right? So you have to use the formula that is V equals 4 by 3 pi r cube. You have to put all the values in the formula and just do the calculation. So let's just start with the mm, okay, let's just start with the test questions. What is the volume of the sphere? You are given the radius that is 8 inches, that is V equals 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? R is 8, 4 by 3 times 3.14 times 8 cube, right? So let's just do the calculations and find the value. Okay, 8 times 8 times 512 times 3.14 times 4, that is 6430.72. 6430.72 divided by 3. The correct option is 2143.57. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? That is 2143.57. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, what is the volume of the sphere? You have to calculate the volume of the sphere. You have to use the same formula, that is V equals 4 by 3 pi r cube. So which is the correct option? R is 1. That is 4 times 3.14 times 1 cube divided by 3. So let's just do the calculation. That is 3.14 times 4 divided by 3, that is 37.60. 12.56 divided by 3. The correct option is 4.19. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? The correct option is 4.19 is the correct option, right? The correct option is 2143.57. Option number one is the correct option. That is 2143. Okay, you are given what is the surface area of the sphere. You have to calculate the surface area. So surface area equals 4 pi r square, right? Here is the formula for the surface area, that is V equals 4 pi r square, right? Okay, so you can calculate the surface area using the formula, that is 4 pi r square, right? So here is 4, 3.14 and 6 square. So you have to do 4 times 3.14, 3.14 times 36. The correct option is 452.16, right? Option number 2 is the correct option, that is 452.16. Option 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is Introduction to Similar Solids. Let's just start with the next lesson. Okay, the figures below are similar. What is Q? So whenever we're working on the similar figures, we have to make the ratios, right? We have to make the ratios of the similar sides, and then we have to equate them to find the value. So let's just start with the first example. The below figures are similar. What is Q? So these are the similar figures. That means this side is similar to this side, and this side is similar to this side. So just make a proportion between the similar sides, that is this one and this one is similar, so that is Q divided by 1, and equate with the other sides, that is 2 divided by 1. So just do cross multiplication, that is Q times 1 and 2 times 1, that means Q equals 2. The correct option is Q equal 2. Got it? The correct option is Q equals 2. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. You can have a look on them later today. They are already solved. The figures below are the value of P, right? So just form the proportion between the similar sides, that is P divided by 2 equals 8 divided by 4. So P divided by 2 equals 4 times 2 is 8, and P equals 2 times 2, so that is 4. That means the P equals 4. The correct option is P equals 4, right? The figures below are similar. What you have to find, right? So how do you find? That is k divided by 10 equals 7 divided by 10. So just do cross multiplication. K equals 7 times 10 over 10. 10 times 10 is 10 times 1 is 10. You are left with 7. That means the missing side is k equals 7. So you have to make a proportion of the similar sides and then you have to equate them. So that means the k equals 7. The correct option is k equals 7. What is the figures below are similar. What is y? You have to find the value of y. So how do we calculate? You have to do exactly the same thing. Just form a proportion between the similar sides. That is, this side is similar to this. So y divided by 8 and that equals 3 divided by 6. So y equals 3 times 8 divided by 6. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 4 is 8. So the correct option is 4 centimeter. Got it? The correct option is 4 centimeter. The correct option is 4 centimeter. Let's just move on to next one. The next one is the figures below are similar. What is a? You have to find the value of a. So what is a? Just do the calculations and write the correct option in the chat box. The correct option is 10. Option number 1 is the correct option. The figures below are similar. What is J? The correct option is the correct option is 4. Option number 1 is the correct option. Which is the correct option? The correct option is 2. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is surface area and volume of the similar sides. So let's just start with the lesson. The figures below are similar. Surface area of the what is the surface area of the larger triangular prism? You have to find the surface area of the larger triangular prism. So when you have to find the area of the triangular prism, you have to calculate the square of the similar sides, right? A square divided by b square is 6 square divided by 9 square, that is 36 over 81, right? So 9 times 4 is 36 and 9 times 9 is 81. Now just find the ratios of the area, right? So 4 over 9 equals S1 divided by S2. 4 over 9, S1 is 64. You have to calculate. So just 2 times S2 equals 64 times 9. So S2 is 64 times 9 over 4. So which is the correct option? Hold on. 16 divided by 9 equals 144. That means the area of the larger triangular prism is 144. Right? The correct option is 144. Option number, here is the correct option answer, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Figures below are similar. What is the volume? You have to find the volume. Whenever you have to calculate the volume, you have to calculate the cube of the similar sides, right? That is 8 cube divided by 3 cube. That is 8 times 8 times 8. That is 512. 3 times 3 is 9 and 9 times 3 is 27, right? Okay, then yeah, you have to equate it with the volume. So that is V2 divided by V1. 512 divided by 27 equals V2 divided by 216. So here you have V2. 512 times 216 divided by 27. So let me just do the calculations. The correct option is 512 times 216. The correct option is 4096. Option number 1 is the correct option. The correct option is 4096, right? That is 4096. The figure similar. What is the surface area of the larger cone? You have to calculate the surface area of the larger cone. You have to calculate the squares of the similar sides, right? So here you have 6 a square divided by b square, 6 square divided by 2 square, that is 36 over 4, that equals 9, right? Now you have to calculate the equate 9 times 1 equals 1 and s1 divided by s2. You have to calculate the s2. 9 equals s1 is 9 over s2. So just do cross multiplication. S2 times, hold on, that is 6 square over 2 square, 36 over 4, 9 it is, right? So then you have to do s2 over s1 equals 9. So s2 s1 is 9, so you have to now cross multiply. S2 equals 9 times 9, that is 81. So the correct option is 81 is the correct option, right? The correct option is 81. Got it? Okay. Find the figures below are similar. What is the volume of the smaller rectangular prism? So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? So you have to calculate the volume. So you have to cube the calculate the. So you have to do 1 over 8 equals V1 over 1000. So V1 equals 1000 divided by 8. The correct option is 125 cubic meter. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 125. Which is the correct option? That is 512 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math. The lessons we have covered today are volume of pyramids and cones, surface area and volume of spheres, introduction to similar solids, and surface area and volume of similar sides, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. That is your homework until next session, right? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session from 4 to 5 and so any questions you can please ask. No questions? Okay, that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.